is Jenna Davidson. I'm the owner of Sacred Wheel Cheese Shop here in Oakland, California. Primarily we were going to just be retail, and then we incorporated some prepared foods, and as years have passed, the menus continue to grow. And as the menu grew, we have started to become a pretty popular lunch destination spot for this neighborhood. I have people walk through my door almost on a daily basis that are here trying to sell me something or want me to get involved in something. And when ReThink Disposable approached me, my initial knee-jerk response was kind of like, oh, what do these people want? My biggest hope is that other restaurant owners and businesses will be willing to listen when ReThink Disposable approaches them about trying to help, because they really are trying to help. They do help, and we couldn't have done this without them. Looking at the things that we used to do, it's so simple. Our investment was relatively minimal on the items that we had to buy, because you buy hundreds of disposable. You only have to buy a couple dozen reusable. And I think most business owners are very aware that the compostable stuff is anywhere between 2 and 4 times more expensive than regular recyclable or disposable. Even though they're compostable, they're still single-use throwaway items, and they may not be going to the place that they're supposed to go. I think the difference between eating out of a paper cup with a plastic fork versus some kitschy, cool, mismatched silverware and a ceramic ramekin is much better. And I'm far more happy seeing the pictures of our food on Yelp and Instagram when people are taking photos of this. It looks much nicer. We had a couple customers, these ladies that own a vintage store. They thought it was a wonderful thing we were doing, so they donated a bunch of vintage silverware from an old cruise ship. The water behind the counter and give it to every customer as they got their food, but we leave it here and let people get it on their own, and a lot of people don't even want water, and these cups were $1.25 each. They're some of our favorites. They're like cool little bar shakers. We don't provide an actual trash can. We only do recyclable and compostable because so few of the items that we have here are actually garbage. When we first started to make the switch, another one of my concerns, which I think would be a concern of most restaurant owners, is staffing and water use. Who's going to wash all these dishes once we have them flowing all day long? But the dishes for the reusable food service, really, it hasn't been that bad. We actually rent a dishwashing machine, which has changed our lives immensely. We weren't doing it prior to the dishes. We should have been. It uses very little water, and it saves us a ton of time. So we didn't really have to staff an extra person as I thought we were going to stay on top of the dishes. We're actually saving a little money on our water bill from this. And as for businesses either contemplating or unaware of the changes they should be making, if this is something you'd like to do, I highly recommend it. Obviously the savings are there in the way of dollars in addition to waste reduction, and it's not as hard as it seems. It can really be done in an efficient way, and with the help of ReThink Disposable, it can be accomplished pretty easily.